Hello, and welcome back to the Dist series. And here we're going to showcase the business case for the CEO office. And we've got four highlighted use cases that we do see most CEOs will be interested in. And these are some use cases that actually happen that we've used within the operation where this was used. And for strategic data-driven decision making, dynamic on-demand business performance of the network, so you can view or she can view it. She can detect new opportunities for our staff, as well as compliance and impact for regulatory bodies as well. So without much ado, we go straight up to the Dist system. Typically what will happen is we would have logged in, but for the sake of this presentation, we've taken out the authentication module. So these are some of the features that will help get those use cases. So we could look at the business performance for the refills within the system, voucher, airtime, subscription. So, well, let's start considering. Okay, this is the last 30 days, and we can see the metric. We can see the actual versus the KPI. So it's a little bit short of that. So we can see, okay, this was 30 days ago. What if we considered 60 days ago? 60 days ago, the actual was actually performing better. If you consider over 60 days, we actually performed, but the last 30 days, they've been going below. So what about 90 days ago? 90 days ago, we're doing well. So that means in recent times, and you can see, even within 60 days, you can see in recent times that there's some events here, May 20th and June 7th has been responsible, which has been in recent times. But they've had a very successful trend in earlier days. So the last 30 days has really not been too good for the network. And basically because of these particular days, which seems to be like, and there seems to be a pattern or so arising from it. So the CEO knows that they need to try and get everybody on board to try and adjust this to make sure the system is available. So the service is available for subscribers. However, if we go down to balance inquiry, it's been 100% actual versus the KPI. This has really been good. And that means that if the regulators come in, the CEO will confidently tell the regulators that the operation has really been available for the subscribers, and they've really been making refills on time. And yes, you can also see the availability for the refills. Oh, sorry, this is to be able to check your account, which is the balance inquiry. And wow, they've been doing very well in terms of refill as well. So this is pretty good stuff. And let's even check for 90 days, 60 days data. Yes, it's pretty good. They've maintained that momentum within 90 days as well. The 90 days have been doing very well there. So the network pretty is not bad. Just like in the last 30 days, they really come short. And if we wanted to even look at the last, this was all this traffic was in May and early June. So they need to really find out what happened this day. So I guess people will be able to help. Okay, so we could also consider another one, basically performance on voice. It's also been pretty interesting stuff. Actual versus, they're falling short in the last 60 days. Let's check in the last 30 days. The last 30 days are falling short. Let's check in the last 90 days. That could be good. So you see that in the last 90 days, they're still doing catch up on the data traffic, and basically they need to. Okay, there's a remark here. 3rd of March. 3rd of March was really bad. Okay, so we could go down and stretch it further to like 6 months. Okay, yes, we can see this was when they really. This has been a major, it was probably a major incident, and we can see it was due to, changes in the network. So the CEO knows what must have happened, is on top of his game, he has enough information of why there was a drop. And we can see even for the availability as well, in February, I think this just after this it's been pretty good year. Wow, no, it's not been, first iteration had a really major master stroke downtime here, but let's see. In recent times, however, it's really been good. It's been good. People are making calls on the first attempts. Pretty good. Just likewise with SMS and the diameter calls as well. Diameter calls, by the way, are used by the SDP, which is a node within the IAM to for charging by third parties and even within the IAM systems. Okay, so let's check about Emma. Let's see how subscribers are, just in case they need to know how subscribers are being provisioned on the network. And well, it's also been okay. This is the last 30 days. It's really come down. They need to improve on the system. It's really going down. However, getting information about the subscribers has not really been bad, but updating subscriber details needs to be improved upon to meet the target. And so the CEO needs to know how to work with his team to improve the performance and services. Okay, another thing the CEO might be interested is in infrastructure bandwidth used in the network, which could help him a lot in identifying new opportunities or investments where they should be going in. And if you look at it within this operation, we can see the capacity being used and their capacity that's available, and we can see most of it with some of the partners really below the available capacity. Sorry, the used capacity is almost still below the available capacity. So, which is very good. So it can help him influence his decision whether he should go on with new partners or how to negotiate with new partners with existing partners in future. So this is another very useful source of information. Well, thank you very much, and we hope you enjoyed this particular business case, and because we've been able to see it answer a few questions, compliance. We've seen inquiries are being made on time. We've checked out on the performance of the network, and he can make some decisions on how the direction of his network based on availability. Well, we do hope to see you soon in the business case 3. Thank you very much, and have a good day.